What's up, fellow YouTubers? So, we got ourselves a delicious IPA from Stone. This here is a lemon lime flavor. It's quite delicious. I mixed it into a glass with a little bit of this Mountain Dew, and it is quite delicious. I thank you. Working on a wand for Etsy. Got the quartz crystal in there, and they got the copper on it. It looks cool. Now it's gonna let it dry. Trim off some of the excess leather. Maybe you touch up the bronze paint underneath it right there a bit so it doesn't look all weird. Little details you can do to, ensure that, it looks good. But when people see it, they're like, dude, that's a sick wand. Where'd you get that? Yeah. Also, making crystal wands in general is tricky because it's got to be pretty freaking solid. Otherwise, It was really sad when trolls try so hard with you. It's just like, ha. Their lives are so bloody miserable. Nope. Their lives are so bloody fucking miserable. They're like, oh, let's fuck with someone despite the fact that we don't care that they have Asperger's or whatever. Pretty sad. Well, karma's a bitch, and eventually these trolls are gonna quit doing it because it's gonna catch up to them.
Boiler made me one.
Right.
Very so. It's nice. I like it. And it fits in the holster just nicely.
I want to slam this drink combo and show you how easy it is to make. In fact, it's so easy it'll blow your mind. You know what else blows my mind? How stupid and obsessive my trolls are. See here. They're stupid and obsessive and slightly psychotic. Not exactly a healthy combination. And when that shit happens, all you can do is laugh at these morons. Because if they're willing to go too far to fuck with you, what does that say about their life, But what do I know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Free will, man. Free will.
What happens then when I get more subscribers, which turns into more customers for my wand shop? Then they're really gonna get jealous. And that's what gets me about it is they're like going on the subreddit talking about, oh, how can we fuck with Cobra Craft wands? And when it doesn't work, they just get mad as shit. Now your boy Cobra was looking a little scruffy tubes, so he cleaned up. And And of course, I missed a little spot right there, which I'll get that here in a second. I'm really not worried about it. I missed a streak right there. Yeah, I can feel it. That always happens.
Yep.
Eh. And when the wands continue to be a success, what then? You know, I'm always gonna have customers for my shop. The allegations with the fan were complete bullshit. Turned out to be a fake fan. Some person impersonating another person to fuck with me, kind of situation. And I knew it from the get-go, you know. Sometimes the best way to deal with your trolls is to fuck with them back just a little bit, you know. I mean, it's ridiculous, to be quite honest. I've never seen someone get trolled this hard, and it happens to me. And quite honestly, that's just how they do, you know. And honestly, the best way to fuck with these losers back is just to keep doing your thing, you know. They're jealous that you're making something of yourself while they're standing in the corner crying because nobody likes them. Boo-hoo. Well, if you're willing to troll someone with Asperger's this hard, I think there's a reason why no one likes you. Asperger's or not, if it was happening to you and it was affecting your life in some way, shape, or form, and it was all bullshit, you wouldn't like it neither.
Exactly.
And we're not going into detail about it, but yeah, it is beyond ridiculous what people will do to fuck with someone. And that's the thing of it, man. Is I'll have celebrities I don't like, and you know, and that's the thing about YouTube is people will sit there and fuck with you, and it doesn't matter if you're famous, autistic, or not. You know, there's always going to be some prick trying to, screw you over, or who gets jealous and obsessively hates on you. Now, my argument to that is, wouldn't it be easier to the energy you spend hating someone, spend that energy bettering yourself, making things happen in your life instead of trying to ruin other people because you're jealous of how famous they are. That is the kicker, YouTube. And of course, when people try to fuck with you on some shit, and you know it's bullshit, you can't overreact to it. You can't come flying off the handle every time someone tries to fuck with you on it, because then they're just going to keep doing it. And keep doing it because it gets a reaction. But trolls are like spoiled people with fancy toys, right? And if you take away that privilege that they supposedly think they have, Here's the best part of it. Some of my trolls have gone so far to say that the harassment they give me is justifiable because it's freedom of speech. Therefore, it's in the Constitution, blah, blah, blah. Freedom of speech is not free if you're paying for internet to fuck with someone, now is it? Nope. At that point, it's however much money your internet bill costs. And like I said, at some point, YouTube, these trolls are going to go too far with it like they have been, and then they're not going to like what happens to them. You know, the fact that people try literally as hard as they do to fuck with me, it's just beyond sad. It really is. And honestly, I truly, sincerely feel sorry for my trolls. No, but people see an autistic and they think easy target. This person's too stupid to see anything, and it's laughable. Do I get offended by it? No, because it gives me the advantage if you think about it.
Yep.
And I'm not going to divulge on that. Too much. If people think you're stupid or don't know any better, they're going to act differently around you. If they know you're a capable and smart human being, all of a sudden they go, well, you know what I'm saying, you too.
I believe if you're smart and intelligent, you still get fucked with, just not as much.
I think sometimes we're a lot smarter than we give ourselves credit for. But
We may be even so smart we're stupid. Did you know that? For the species.
yeah.
Like seriously, why do we gotta hate in this world?
I don't know. To me, I think, yes, there are celebrities out there that I dislike, but I'm not going to waste my time ripping on them constantly. It just seems like a waste of time.
Well, it seems like a waste of time to hate anybody. It's a lot of emotion. You know, that you're expending outwards, though. I don't know, I'd rather be filled with good emotions versus spewing out bad ones. And that's the way I see all forms of hate.
The thing of it is, YouTube, you can't let these losers get to you because as soon as they do, you know, you have to, in a sense, control how the trolls deal with you versus how you deal with them. You know, I mean, the list of things that my trolls have done to fuck with me is virtually almost endless. But I don't let it get to me for the simple reason of I control their lives. Otherwise, they wouldn't be this obsessed with me. Speaking of which, how did you make the drink combination? Wow. we have ourselves a delicious Stone Lemon Lime IPA. They print the label upside down on the cans, so if you have OCD, that might trigger you a little bit. Trigger warning! Oh.
That's pretty good.
It's a lemon lime IPA. If you like IPAs in general, you know.
You know this go really good with?
What's that?
Chicken. Pan fried chicken.
So I'm gonna mix it up here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is delicious too.
I think the only thing you need to add to the chicken
Do
would be
it
Italian
up,
seasoning,
as in
black
mix it
pepper,
with the Mountain
and
Dew
salt.
and the beer. Give it a splash. Mm-hmm. Cheers, you two.
Cheers.
Salacha, salute. Gonna drink this beer and wrap it up, because I got places to go, people to see, things to do.
Yep.
Yep.
Go for it, buddy.
There's a crystal on top of that scepter, staff, whatever you want to call it. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. Didn't have the damn crystal on it but earlier, or it's a couple of days to get it to that point. Earlier I laid some glue down and let it dry for a bit, and then it was just still sticky enough to where it wouldn't get on your hands, but it would still make things stick. I wrapped the copper around it, and then we put a layer of glue on top of it, so that when it dries, it pretty much sealed tight like a toiga. You know, there's a very precise art to making a quartz crystal wand, and it can be rather challenging to make sometimes because of a lot of things that could go wrong in making it. So yes, making a fancier wand with a quartz crystal on it is a more delicate process. But the end result is a very nice. Don't have to charge more for my fancier wands because it's getting rather difficult to ship them and I make no profit off of it. The end of summer sale that I had on my last batch. The end of summer batch that I had with my last batch, I sold the staffs for a lot cheaper than I should have and made no money off of it, but we got them shipped. I'm not building any more of the smaller wands until I get the one right there done. Get that one done and then start working on the smaller ones and building a batch. And doing one at a time versus trying to get them all done as quickly as possible. You know, quality over quantity, I suppose. So after the wands look good, and yeah. And they do. They look nice. They look very nice.
Yep.
But you can't rush a quality product. Even after you carve it and what have you, if it breaks or snaps way too easily, you know, no sense in finishing it.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, yo, boo boo, let's go get some piggy biscuits.
Now I've already got a wand ready to be sanded. When I get this one done, I went and got some sanding triangles. When I picked up some clear drying Gorilla Glue. Could not find Zap It. The comic book store is out of it, and Ace didn't carry it.
Look up Home Depot.
If they have it at Home Depot next time I'm up there, I'll check.
Hell yeah.
But
You should be able to find it somewhere in town now.
you would think. I
mean, if it's in hardware stuff, you know, used for super glue and Gorilla Glue, you know, should be able to find it somewhere. Maybe Walmart might have it. You never know. I just remember seeing it at the hobby store one year. Yep.
now that lemon lime IPA, that Mountain Dew is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Can I grab one of these from you, bud? Oh yeah. Want one?
I'm good for now.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, you two, back to the wand making.
Laters, YouTube.
Yep. And, you know, like I said, don't let the haters get to you. They're jealous little pricks. Got your cool cobras in